hosting you tonight. Could we please take a minute to thank Texas Motor Speedway for hosting us tonight? I have heard from our banquet committee that you all were so easy to work with, you were very accommodating, and we are very appreciative to be one of your first events hosting back for some normalcy. Before we begin the program this evening, I wanted to take a few minutes to say thank you to our directors. They have gone above and beyond this year for our students. They have taken things that were required and a lot of things that were not required. They have cared about each one of our students. They have talked with them, counseled them, and done way more than is normally required of a band or color guard director. So could we give them a round of applause? So to begin our program tonight, I have the privilege of introducing our Director of Bands, James Barnes.
All right. Good evening, everybody. And yes, I would love to not hear the words asynchronous or let's get more people online and let's wait till everybody's in the waiting room and all that stuff that has gone on with virtual learning. We're looking forward to not having to do that as much next year. So again, just a wonderful treat just to see everybody. This was obviously an event we did not get to do last year. So the fact that we're here is just a great celebration in itself, being able to be here together. I want to say hello to the families that are joining us from home, and I've been asked that if you are on the live stream to please enter our virtual raffle, and it's for a $50 gift card to their chosen retailer. So do so by emailing your name, grade, and section to timbercreekbandbanquet@yahoo.com. So enter the virtual raffle. There you go. And I do have to say, so since this event got approved by Keller ISD very few short weeks ago, our banquet committee has put in countless hours to make this night very special. So if we could give them one more round of applause for making this all happen. And I really, just so we can, I would like to have them stand. So this, please hold your applause now to the end. So this is Tammy Butts, Shay Wells, Rachel Allen, Michelle Baccarini, Liz Panganaban, Don Gapehart, Danielle Plockelman, Carol Burns, April Chekowitz, and their committee chair was Jody Gould. So if we can give those guys a round of applause. Okay. Is this volume okay? I feel like I'm talking really loud. Is it okay? Okay. Thank you. All right. So the next group that I want to acknowledge is the Booster Executive Board. They have put in so much work this year, and in a year where we haven't had as many things going on, we've still had a lot of things going on. And they have made the most of this time. They've improved our structure. They've put in a lot of processes in place to make sure that we're all going to benefit from this and have benefited from it this year and for years to come. So if those members will please stand at this time to be recognized. Again, please hold your applause until the very end. So we have Director of Public Relations, Candace Stinnett. Director of Communications, Kendra Vaughn. Director of Volunteers, Jody Gould. Our parliamentarian, Angie Price. Director of Fundraising, April Chekowitz. Our secretary was Shannon Huber. Director of Events, Liz Panganaban. Co-treasurer, Christy Heffron. Treasurers, Danielle Plockelman. Vice president was Jim Argiro, and they were led by Kristen Margazin. So if we can give those individuals a round of applause. Many of them have full-time jobs, and they have found time to volunteer, and I'm so thankful for that team being in place. So we're obviously here first and foremost to recognize the students, and you guys have heard me say before, it does take a village to make all of this happen. So I do want to make sure that we celebrate our students soon, but I also want to make sure the adults get some recognition in the room. And so this is our instructional staff who are up front here at the VIP table. So if you guys could stand just as I call your names. This is Lauren Flores, color guard staff. This is Lacey Stern, color guard staff. And Al Dunn was not able to make it tonight, but Al Dunn, our percussion assistant. Mr. Chad Mason, percussion director. Mr. Connor Barnett, assistant band director. And Mr. Daniel Malakon, assistant band director. And Ms. Laura Rogers, color guard director. Wonderful. So I'm so incredibly thankful for this team that I get to work with every day. They are so student-centered, and they come every day to make sure that the program improves. And there's a lot of teaching talent and dedication and a little bit of humor sitting at that table. So I just feel so fortunate to be able to come to work every day and not call them just my colleagues, but also my friends. So we'll give one more round of applause, please. The next group that we definitely need to recognize are the parents, guardians, aunts, uncles, grandparents, you name it, the people that have made it happen for your children. So I want to say thank you for going on this ride with us. Thank you for dropping your students off early morning for sectionals, picking them up late at evening rehearsals, investing in private lessons, renting instruments, and just nurturing your students' passion for whether it's color guard or just playing music. It really would not happen, and I know some of those things come at a sacrifice. I know that there are some decisions that have to be made, so for all of that, we say thank you. Students, can we give your parents a round of applause and your guardians for all that? Okay, so I don't get a chance to do this very often, so you just have to bear with me, and I need to take this opportunity now. So being a band director, there's a lot of hours at the school throughout the week and on the weekend, the job is just simply never done, and I told myself it's not going to happen. And so I just want to recognize the future Mrs. Barnes for being by my side and being in this room with me. So I cannot have done it without you. Okay. So just as we gather here for all the celebrations, I really am in awe of our program. And again, not being able to have this moment last year, it's so great to be able to stand up in front of you and talk about this a little bit because we kind of missed that FaceTime, that closure moment from last year and being able to have some of this. So I don't think I can stand here tonight and at least not acknowledge just the loss that we've definitely experienced this year, just whether that's been experiences, whether that's jobs, whether that's loved ones. It's all has hit us very different this year. And whether that's, again, in the form of an experiences when you name it. But what has been so inspiring being in my position and being able to see the program overall has just been the togetherness that I'm able to see come from it, where there is a family that's struggling, and then we have families that jump right in, they're able to help. Or if we have a student that's struggling, they're able to jump right in and really help them. And it could be something simple as, hey, my parents got called into work, I need to ride to school. And then we have students that are just so great about doing that. So even though this year has been really tough, it has been also inspiring and great to see some of that come full circle. And, after moving to Texas, people have asked me, so what's it like to teach band in Texas? And I said, well, can I get back to you when I have a normal year? Can we have that conversation after that? But I can tell you that conversation always ends by me telling them how resilient and dedicated our students are. Like, just that every hurdle we get to, they're just like, yep, okay, here we go. We're going to move forward and just make this stuff happen. And band students really are the best. Like, I truly believe that for them. And as a program, we've had to jump and pivot, and as I said before, all the different scenarios we've had to navigate, and despite those hurdles, there are still a lot of victories that we get to celebrate here tonight, which is what's just so much fun. So let me say that while we are recognizing individual students, please remember that it takes everybody sitting in this room, everybody that's online, it takes all of you to complete the Falcon Band. It takes all of you to make that happen. So while we're recognizing individuals, it takes everybody in this room to make that. So we're going to go on to some of our recognitions now and get this show started. And we finally get to talk about the students. So we're really excited about that. The first group we're going to recognize this evening is our marching band leadership team. And while marching band looked very different, I can't imagine where we were 10 months ago, having to make the decisions and the conversations we were having. It was nothing like what we thought it was going to. So it would not have been possible without the student leadership team that we had in place. So if you served on the logistical team, will you please stand to be recognized at this time? Great, thank you. If you served as section leader, please stand. If you served as a section leader, please stand. If you served as one of our captains, please stand. Great, and will our drum majors please stand? Hannah McCracken. Mr. Will Robbins. Caitlin Montgomery. And Ashina Raval. That's good. And then serving as our first ever band president, Taylor Thompson. She will stand. And I remember a lot of our virtual meetings through July and through August, and just trying to have some of these conversations. We definitely had the conversation of your impact on the program is not going to look like what any years before have looked like or what any years after are going to look like. Your impact is going to look a little bit different. So we wanted to make sure the TC Band came out of COVID stronger than when we started, and I'm happy to say that you have definitely delivered. So thank you to all those leaders who served the program and kept things moving throughout the year. Can we give one more round of applause for all the student leaders? Next, we're going to move into our region, area, and all-state recognition. So if you will help me welcome to the stage, Mr. Malikon.
I'm just not blessed to be that tall, sorry. Great, good evening. Everybody looks wonderful. It's so good to just see everybody here, and everyone just, cleans up nicely. It's good. Great, so I'm going to kick us off this evening with our Region Jazz Band accomplishments. And while this year definitely looked different, and even our jazz band just looks like Swiss cheese, but even tonight was definitely even a process just to get to where we were. And again, I'm still so proud of all these individuals and what they've accomplished. So they still all remain extremely committed. So I am proud to say that we had 8 individuals that made the Region Jazz Band this year. Please hold your applause until I announce these students, and then students please stand to be recognized. Timothy Kerniwan, Jonah Bourgeois, Alessandro Baccarini, Carter Keene, Brooklyn Davis, Francisco Banda, Kobe Lemons, and Mari Salinas. Congratulations. We do have one individual, and I believe he's at home right now, but Timothy Kaniwan will also advance to area, so congratulations to Timothy. Again, super proud of their accomplishments. I'm still so sad they didn't have the region jazz experience, but I'm sure it'll be made up somewhere else. So again, very proud of you guys. I'm going to go back and hand this off to Mr. Barnes for our all-region band accomplishments.
All right, so yeah, just like Mr. Malakon said, it was great to have these students make these ensembles and make these events. Obviously, this could not happen with COVID. So if you made ninth grade region, will you please stand? So if you were ninth grade region, you can go ahead and stand to be recognized. Got some over here, yep. All right. Wonderful. All right, if you advanced from phase 1 to phase 2, would you please stand? And would you remain standing if you advanced to area? All right, and so the next 5 students made TC Band History, and they became an all-state band member with Team A. And so you have to be in the top 1% of your instrument category to be in the all-state band. And so these 5 students achieved this honor and also set a TC band record, which was previously held at 4. So Malachi Cyprian, I don't know, is he here tonight? Oh, there he is, okay. Great. Emma Margison. Franz Muniz, and I don't believe he's here this evening, but we can give a round of applause. Great. And you guys go and come on up. We have a plaque for you, so go ahead and come up this way. Yep. David Nguyen. And Taylor Thompson. Those are 5 all-state students. Yeah. All right, good. Yep, Mr. Martin, got it. Over here. Yep. Come up front. Great. Can we give them one more round of applause? All right, thank you very much. You guys are good to go. And I'll also tell you that they did all that process with an online recording system, a brand new recording process, having to do all of that. So a lot of you remember what that was like. So, all right, we're going to move on to some concert band highlights. And all of the individual students that we've recognized obviously make up our concert ensembles. And so a few weeks ago, we participated in what was called the Keller Experience. And we were able to share this link with you guys. And all 4 of our ensembles performed 3 pieces and participated in the standard UIL sight reading process. And so in preparation for this, they woke up early. Very early to attend sectionals, and also do some after-school rehearsals. So I'm happy to report that once all the adjudication was done, not only did all 4 TC bands receive superior ratings, but so did the feeder middle schools. So if we can give a round of applause for all the concert ensembles. And if you have not had a chance to watch the performance, it's okay, because Mr. Malakon was actually able to work some magic, and he put a very short highlight video together. So I think we got that. We can get that pulled up on the screen. So that was fun. It was fun to do all that and just be able to play music this year. That was really good for the soul. So we're going to move on to solo and ensemble stuff now. So if you'll help me welcome back Mr. Malcolm.
All right, solo and ensemble. We were so fortunate to still be able to host this event at our school, and we feel that solo and ensemble is the amalgamation of what your students have learned throughout the entire year and get to apply their knowledge in either a solo or an ensemble situation. We had just over 130 entries, which is actually a little bit more than a normal year, which is weird. But hey, that's awesome. And this is ranging from color guard, percussion, and wind players. So if you participate in the solo ensemble, can you please stand to be recognized? And go ahead and remain standing if you received a 1 or a superior on your performance. Very good, you guys can take a seat, and I do want to recognize, last but not least, the individuals who received an outstanding performance from our judges. So please hold your applause until I announce everybody's name, and on the students, make sure you go ahead and stand up and be recognized. So in no particular order, we have Caitlin Thompson, Ashley Foster, Tatum Lambert, Sadie Beck, Jackson Bird, Luke McCartney, Rachel Hunter, Kira Thatcher, Dylan Chekowitz, Jalen Doppelbauer, Emily Sylvester, Carter Keene, Jonah Bourgeois, Timothy Kerniwan, David Wynn, Christian Hunt, Kevin Gresh, Caleb Pierce, Taylor Thompson, Mason Nazarko, and Matias Hernandez. And for an outstanding color guard ensemble, we have Agnes Richardson, Megan Johnson, and Jenny Wynn. Congratulations. guys can have a seat. I'm going to hand the mic over to Mrs. Rogers to talk about the color guard season.
Hi. Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me okay? Okay, good. I have notes. I never have notes, but I do this year. So first of all, I just want to take a moment to recognize the entire color guard for both seasons, marching and winter season. There was so much unknown going into this school year that they managed to pull out 2 really fun seasons. So if we can just give the color guard a round of applause. This year, we usually, our design team, we try to stick to very deep, pretty things. We do pretty shows, right? We know that. The color guard is known for moving really well. We love to do lyrical. We love to do things that really bring out an emotional side to the group. And this year we did the opposite. We decided to really take it somewhere that we hadn't been before. And both shows were very sassy, very jazzy. And we were really thrilled with the results that we got. We saw a new side to all of these students that we didn't think existed. And so from a staff standpoint, it was really fun to see that. And we had quarantines almost every week. We had dislocated knees, broken toes, broken feet, broken fingers. If I missed something, I wouldn't be surprised. We had, they went through all of that, and they still managed to pull out great seasons with great WGI recording results. Our JV Winter Guard were actually WGI national finalists for the first time in school history. So if we can take a moment to recognize. I will say it has been a dream of mine ever since moving to the US and taking a job as a color guard director to not only take a group to a regional, but to get them on the national scale. And not only did they do that, but they went all the way. And we are just so proud of all of their hard work. I do want to take a moment to thank the color guard seniors. We started our journey together, and it's been a very interesting 4 years. So I'm going to take you on a little memory road. Year 1, we all started together. I walked into this program with 10 students that were coming back, and we ended up with 42 about 3 weeks later, and I was like, I don't know how to do this. How do I do this? And at the time, I had no staff members. I was brand new to this program that we did not know was going to take off the way that it did, but I'm so glad it did. It was a year of trial and error. There was lots of guessing games, lots of getting to know a lot of people, teaching a lot of things in a small amount of time. And we made it. We really did. And I think that was the stepping stone to starting what we have today. So without that group, I really do not think that we would be where we are right now. Year 2, we went to WGI for the first time. And not only that, but both groups advanced to finals at the Dallas Regional. Not only that, our JV actually won their classification, so they walked away a WGI regional champion, and again, that was something that we just did not foresee happening, and so it was a year of new experiences, and it just kept pushing us further and further forward. Year 3, this one was different. I had just brought the newest future Timber Creek Color Guard member into the world. I went to Color Guard camp when she was 6 weeks old, and thank you, Lisa Self and Kirsten Hamilton, for taking care of her while I was able to teach all the students. But we had a huge change of staff that year, and going into that, it was like, okay, what is going to happen? What is going to happen with this program? We didn't know what to expect, but I am so glad that it has blossomed into what it has today. I have 2 of the best friends that I've ever had because of that staff change, and so I'm so grateful. Year 4, it was a year of last first rehearsal, last first football game, last first performance, last performance for so many students, and so it's definitely been the most emotional year by far. But this also has been the most incredible winter season from start to finish. It has undoubtedly been my favorite to teach. I loved all the shows that we've created, but this year is something that I will definitely treasure for the rest of my life. So that's our memory road. So seniors, if you could just stand up for a second, I want to give a moment of applause for you and just to thank you for everything that you've done for not only me personally, but for this program and its future. So if we can recognize the Colour Guard seniors. I'm almost there. I do also want to thank, y'all can sit down now, thank you. I also want to thank every single Colour Guard parent that is with us in person and virtually, and maybe not even virtually tonight. I could not have gotten to where I am without you. You have supported me through staff changes, personal life changes, whatever I decided to do with this program, you have just stood by me and supported me, and I am so grateful. I would like to give special recognition to Les Panganaban, Shannon Huber, and Kirsten Hamilton for all of your help this year. I regularly see it through emails and through Band app and Remind and every other way that we communicate that they really are my super moms. They helped facilitate the in-person events that we were actually able to do this year. They put together gift bags at a moment's notice, and everything was absolutely perfect. So thank you so much to you three and to every other Colour Guard parent in this room and at home. Now on to my staff. Lauren, if you can stand up for a second. Miss Lauren moved from Missouri after interviewing with us in April, and we turned around and said to her, there's still no guarantee of a season. We don't know what's happening. But she still took that risk, and she moved herself from Missouri to Dallas, and it has been the biggest blessing to have her with us. She is a fantastic choreographer, a fantastic mentor, a fantastic teacher, and seeing how much our students love you just tells me that we absolutely made the right decision. So thank you, Lauren. She knows what's coming. Stand out, girl. My partner in crime, Miss Lacey. If you haven't seen us together giggling, you just haven't been to an event. We are constantly in trouble. We are always giggling. We are always having fun. We are always doing karaoke. We are always just doing the goofy stuff. But it makes coming to work so much more enjoyable to have somebody that is as fantastic as she is with her movement choreography, her patience, her training, and her caring nature. It just makes life so much fun to be around her. She has just shined a light on this program, and I am so grateful to everything that you have done, and I'm so excited to see what we do next year, because we're still going to be in trouble, you know? And Miss Lauren just watches us. She just stands there and giggles as we get in trouble. And that's fine. We need a balance. So thank you, Lacey. I'm also one of her bridesmaids. So I also want to give a shout out to Mr. Malacon, Mr. Bonnet, and Mr. Mason for supporting the Colour Guard through everything that we do, for the tap on the shoulders and the great jobs and coming to our events, and Mr. Mason for all the facility mess that I put you through. You guys really, it means the world that you support our program and myself so much, so thank you to you guys. And finally, to Mr. Barnes for trusting me and my process and my personality and everything, my goals for this program. Not only have I gained a fantastic mentor and co-worker, but I've gained a wonderful friend, and I'm so grateful for everything that you allow me to do. Thank you. All right, I'm done gushing. We have a little bit more gushing because we are wanting to recognize some of our students this year by offering up some awards. So I'm going to start that process. I'm going to start with our most improved JV Colour Guard member. This member is new to Timber Creek this year, and it's definitely been a difficult year to come in on. We weren't able to meet as much as we wanted to. There wasn't as much rehearsal. Everything was up in the air. But she came in and she's worked so incredibly hard, and seeing her blossom from this really tiny, shy little person into, she's actually kind of sassy. She's kind of sassy, but it's been such a pleasure to watch her grow into that. She is a fantastic performer and a fantastic spinner. So please give a round of applause to Alyssa Hunter. Alyssa, you can come up and get an award. So when we call your name, if you'll come up. Our next award is going to the most outstanding JV Colour Guard member. And when I tell you, these are really mean awards for me to have to pick, because if I could, I would give them to every single person, but I'm not allowed to. However, the staff and I just could not choose just one person. So this award does have 2 recipients this year. Our first member is also new this year. She was a remote student when we started, and she showed up to every single rehearsal with a work ethic that is like none other. She is a fantastic performer, a fantastic member, and is loved by every single member of this colour guard. There is no stranger to this person. Every single person, whether it's JV or varsity, knows her and loves her. So part 1 of this award is going to Temi Oluchufeshe. The second recipient of this award is somebody that, when we design a show, we always have an image in mind as we start to choreograph of what do we want this show to look like. And this student gave us that within the first 2 weeks of starting this program. When we would watch this student, we were like, that is what we envisioned. This is our vision brought to life. She is a fantastic performer, a fantastic worker, and she is going to take this program so far. So please give a round of applause to Megan Johnson.
If we could play both of those videos. This is the indoor JV and varsity shows.
Performing their show, A Little Party, WGI Sport of the Arts is proud to present Timber Creek High School. Performing their show, A Little Party, WGI Sport of the Arts is proud to present Timber Creek High School.
Just one night, all we got. 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 I ain't got time for you, baby. Either you're mine or you're not. Make up your mind, sweet baby. Right here, right now is all we got. A little party never kill nobody. We gon' dance until we drop. A little party never kill nobody. Are you ready?
Performing their show, Vogue, WGI Sport of the Arts is proud to present Timber Creek High School.
less words. I will get started tonight by giving out a few awards. I'll give out the Most Improved Award. One student that I had who is a freshman, she is very, very quiet, However, as soon as I got her up to the high school, I knew that we'd hopefully be able to break her out of a shell, but then COVID hit, and I'm like, well, we're not seeing each other, so this is going to be interesting. So anyway, she's been working super hard, and she's kind of broken out of her shell, and even though I can't see her smile all the time, I know she's smiling every time she walks in the band hall, but she's always super ready to play with the group, and always super ready to practice, and just really gung-ho about band, and I see her talking to everyone all the time now, so I'm really happy to say Most Improved goes to Ava Crowder. Okay, the next person that I'll talk about, this is going to an Outstanding Percussion Award. This person, I was going to say I've watched this person grow up, but I've been here a long time now. I've seen all these kids grow up. So this person, though, has really, really come a long way, just the person, who he is, and his whole being. I've watched this guy go from, like I said, a 6th grader, and just watch the man he's become, and the very silent leader he's become. And I can't wait to see what kind of great things he goes on and does in his life and career after high school. So, Alex Johnson, come on up. Okay, overall percussion award. This one's kind of hard to give out because obviously I'd love to give out awards to everyone. The kids are always they work so hard for me, and they're so dedicated to the program. It's really, really fun to see. This person is literally there all the time. Anytime I ever ask for anything, they'll jump to do it. And a lot of the kids do that, but this guy really sticks out. He is just an outstanding leader. No matter if we're actually playing, if we're just hanging out, if we're doing work, he's always the first one to offer to do things. So for that Outstanding Percussion Award goes to Davika Studio. I'm also super, super lucky that I get to bring my best friend to the wedding, this is not a wedding, definitely not a wedding, to the banquet. This is the 21st time that me and my wife have been to Banquet together, so thank you for always being my date to Banquet. I love you very much. So, indoor drumline season was definitely interesting. We have a couple different types of season that we can do throughout the year, and I kind of put it up to the students on how they wanted to go about the season, really, and they all chose to be together and to create a show, and we were able to play inside before most people because we're not breathing through our instruments and whatnot. So we were able to do a lot more. So it was good to have them make the decision to just be together and go for it. So we went out and decided to purchase a show that had been done probably like 8 years ago, but it had been done by college-level students. And not only had it been done by college-level students, it basically won the entire world championship. So it's a really, really challenging show, and I was a little crazy picking it when I'm handing it out. I'm like, I'm not sure if this is going to be good, but they've really, really, really stepped it up and just did as much as they could with the music and really made it come to life. And we ended up competing in world championships this year, which is very cool because it was virtual. We were supposed to go this year anyways, but once again, COVID. So we were able to compete virtually, so it was really nice. We got to make it into finals for world championships in the world class, which is the top class, so it's the first time we've ever done that, so that's a huge hype. Yeah. And they didn't really give you placements or scores. They give you these little dots, but if you know enough people in the game, you can kind of figure out your dots. And we roughly think we got about 6th in the world this year. So it's a huge accomplishment, huge accomplishment. So without further ado, we will give you our indoor drumline show entitled Man in the Arena.
It's not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how a strong man stumbles or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood. who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly. His place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat.
Awesome. Can we give Mr. Mason in the indoor season, please, another round of applause? It was awesome. And moving on with some awards, I get to announce the Woodwind Awards for this next little segment. And, you know, it's been 4 years with this, and I know when I came in here, the woodwind culture was very different, and I'm very happy with the progress that has been going on, and a lot of our woodwinds in general have just been always getting better, and so it's just so exciting. Like, I love it very much. First award is our most improved woodwind player. And when we talked about this, like when we were talking about awards, all the directors, like instantly, we all said the same person. Well, there's a little bit of an argument, but I won, so there's that. This individual is so driven, a perfectionist, many would actually say. And at the beginning of the semester, I handed this person a new instrument, and I said, "So you have a giant solo at the end of this piece. Good luck." And again, with all the confidence in the world, she did just perform without a problem. But we all just didn't realize how much she would improve and become just a rock for the flute section. And so I'm so happy to award the most improved woman player to Alyssa Rogers. And now to our most outstanding woodwind player. This guy, proud is an understatement, and he still has one more year with us. I'm so thankful to be a part of this gentleman's journey, and I've witnessed him at his lowest lows and some of his highest highs, and I believe he's just getting started with the clarinet. This individual tackled a solo that not many collegiate or professional players can execute at the level of precision and musicality that we have all witnessed in the majority of Wind Symphony. And I always just have the biggest grin on my face, seeing how intoxicating he loves playing the clarinet. So I'm proud to announce the most outstanding woodwind player this year is Malachi Cyprian.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Connor Barnett. I have the opportunity to give out the brass awards. So Mr. Malakon did the woodwinds. Now it's my turn to do the brass. Starting with the most improved brass member. This is somebody who has come in every single day, has asked for feedback. I know this because I teach them. And they come to me almost every day, like after they play, like what can I do better? How can I improve? Really dedicated to their instrument this year, like just such an improvement from last year to this year. We could not think of a better person than Ellie Gould to win the most improved brass award. And I'll talk a little bit more about Ellie. So we do our leadership auditions and everything, like we do an interview style, like all three of us are up at the front. It's probably more intimidating than it should be, with like three grown men sitting and staring at you, yeah, it's fine. And after Ellie's interview, I turn to Mr. Barnes and he says, wow, what just a thoughtful young lady, and put thought into every answer and just does everything that we ask from her. So congratulations, Ellie. Moving on to most outstanding brass. This is somebody that we did not know coming into this year. We did not know him, we did not know his sister, so it was, I don't want to say a gamble, but we had known that he's just a rock star tuba player, and definitely proved that to us this year by making the All-State Band, by coming prepared to class every day, by setting an example for his section. So this year's Outstanding Brass Award goes to Franz Muniz, and I know he's not here, but can we give a round of applause for Franz? Now we are going to move on to the Senior Award. So we've been recognizing people who are non-seniors, so we'd like to celebrate our seniors now. And I'm going to start with the National Marching Award. I'm going to read a little description about this award. The National School Marching Award recognizing his outstanding contributions on the field. This honors visual contributions and dedications of student leaders who inspire others. This year's award, we're giving to multiple people because there's just so many people that exemplify our visual program and have taken it under their wing to be examples on the field, to be role models, and to really take our visual program to the next level. This year's marching award goes to Mr. Wade Jensen and Mr. Luis Hernandez. The next award that I'm going to present is the Simplify Award. The Simplify Award for Music Excellence is presented by the United States Marine Youth Foundation and the Marine Corps League of Recognition, Diligence, Dedication, and Musical Excellence as a performing high school bandsman and soloist. This student I have not known very long, but has done just everything in her power to go above and beyond. Senior drum major, outstanding flute player. So I'd like to recognize Hannah McCracken as this year's Simplify Award. Let me tell everybody, Hannah will be receiving her award at the senior award ceremony later this year. So I'm sorry, Hannah. Thank you for coming all the way up here. This next award is called the Patrick Gilmore Award. The Patrick S. Gilmore Band Award was introduced in 1994 in honor of the legendary bandmaster Patrick Gilmore, and his band joined the General Burnside's expedition to North Carolina in the Civil War. Gilmore also played every President's Day, including Abraham Lincoln. This award honors outstanding high school band students and their achievement and commitment to the band. This year's Patrick Gilmore Award goes to William Robbins.
All right, moving on to some jazz awards. So the first of our next 3 jazz awards is the TC Jazz Band Award. Just a little bit of background on this. This award stands for hard work, good moral fiber, and a culture builder within the jazz band program. And 3 things that I just value immensely as a teacher when building the person behind the instrument. This individual encompasses all 3, and those values have surpassed just the walls even of our jazz band class. This student actually started in our concert band when he was a freshman and has persevered through the symphonic band and has stayed with me in wind ensemble, and now he's in our jazz band. And he's grown into such an outstanding individual that I've had the great fortune of teaching over the past 4 years, and I'll be very sad to see him go, but I'm excited for his future. So the TC Jazz Band Award goes to Bryce Flores. The next award is the Woody Herman Award, and the Woody Herman Award highlights outstanding contributions to the jazz ensemble in any fashion. And this was the first year for this student to participate in jazz band, and he jumped right in. It's so difficult to shift from playing classical music and going to basically a new musical language. And I witnessed his growth the most during our Region Jazz process. He's a rock of a trumpet player, and he's enjoyed wailing whenever we ask him to. And it's crazy to think that I taught him all the way back to, again, 4 years ago in symphonic band. He's progressed into the wind symphony and into our jazz band. And again, just another wonderful human being and a super funny individual. And I'm happy to announce the Woody Herman Award goes to A.J. Chamness. Of our jazz awards is the Louis Armstrong Award, and this award recognizes outstanding achievements in the field of jazz as demonstrated through superior musicianship, character, and individual creativity. And those 3 descriptions, one person just immediately popped out. This individual started his musical journey again with me in symphonic band, so there's a little bit of a trend here. And I knew that instantly when I was teaching him that he would be a part of the jazz band. He is always thinking about music theory questions, and you can just see it on his face when things connect, and he just loves music and training his ear. I'll always appreciate our music theory nerd out sessions that pretty much him and I will always only get, and I'm so proud of him being just such a great trumpeter and a good human being that he is today. So I'm proud to announce the Louis Armstrong Award to Cody Lemons. Cool, moving right along, I have the next award being our Quincy Quincy Jones Award. This award highlights musical creativity in multiple areas of music and really the arts itself. This individual is just a natural at everything that he does. So driven, so professional, so positive, so talented. He's a great leader in our program, and I'm just so thrilled that I've had the opportunity to work with him in multiple areas that we've had to offer. In marching band, again, just a crazy good leader. Great technique, great flute angle. We all know how important that is, right? In Wind Symphony, just a musical and mature sounding individual. And while I did not coach him in guard, because let's be honest, ain't nobody want to see that, still witnessing him perform with the guard was just simply inspiring, and I'm pretty sure all the individuals would also agree that he's also just amazing. So I'm excited to announce the Quincy Jones Award to Matias Hernandez.
All right, guys, we're coming to a close. Like this mood music, got the piano going wrong. All right. So yeah, I think we told ourselves we're not going to cry. We're not going to cry. You know, so it's been yeah. Mr. Macy's glad he's not the only one. The next award is we're going to move on to the Bernstein Award, and this musicianship award is named after the composer and conductor Leonard Bernstein. And in his really long career, he just made an unmatched mark on the musical world as conductor, composer, and teacher. And so this award is meant to honor students whose musical contributions, dedication, and creativity kind of sets them apart for this highest recognition. The student receiving this award is a musician first and foremost. They have worked tirelessly to hone their craft. We have spent many hours after school, all the directors, listening to recording sessions and recording session and recording session and recording session as they get ready for college and other things. And they dive into the details on the preparation. So these are all marks of a great musician and performer. So she's going to do very well at my alma mater, USC. And I can't wait to see her career develop. This year's Leonard Bernstein Award goes to Sadie Becht. All right. Next award we're going to present is the Director's Award. This award, again, as we were kind of discussing, it was unanimous. It was this conversation was really great. And it's recognizing the students who just show up and are willing to do the hard work and can just bring an absolute positive attitude. The student we selected this year has done all of that and way more, and he is a force to be reckoned with on the marching field. He helped introduce extremely important leadership aspects to our leadership team, and he's just stepped up in every way possible. And the really cool part is that he's done it with a smile and just this incredible attitude. So I can honestly say his daily questions in class I'm going to miss. I got asked like what my favorite cereal is. Today was letters, like what's my favorite letter today. So, and least favorite. And so this student is just incredible. So this year's Director's Award goes to Lang Westbrook. All right. Okay, made it through that one. Just keep breathing, keep breathing. All right, so the next one we have the John Philip Sousa Award. And this award is really reserved for the just most outstanding student in the band program. They are actually put in a national registry online, and so they will be listed in that. The student receiving this award certainly has the qualities of the superior musicianship and the outstanding dedication. I was not here for this, but I'm sure from her early days at Trinity Springs, it was obvious that she was going to be a rising star in the Timber Creek program. She really has done it all, and to be honest, I'm not sure what this year would have looked like without her help. She often showed up early, stayed late, and always asking, is there anything else that can be done, and just always did that. So getting to know her over the past few years has just been an absolute privilege. She will be majoring in music education at Baylor University, and we're sad to see her leave the program, but I know that our profession is gaining a very great future music educator. So this year's John Phillips Award winner is Taylor Thompson. Taylor, do you want to come back up for this next part? Yeah. All right, so that concludes our award ceremony. We do have a couple of other announcements that we have for you, so can we give one round of applause for Taylor Thompson?
Hello. I'm Taylor Thompson. I am this year's band president, and from the band student body, we would like to give a huge thank you to Miss Margison for everything she has done this year. The countless hours that you have put into the BPA makes a world of difference, and we know that our experience would not be the same without a strong booster head leading the way. So while it's not equal to the time, effort, and energy that you put into our program, on behalf of me and the student body, we would like to present you with a gift. He's trying to pick it up.
Come on up.
It is truly our pleasure to do what we do, and this is super, it is very special for me to get to present the 2021 BPA scholarship recipients. It has been truly a pleasure to see all of you grow. From the first moment you stepped into the band hall until you walk out, you are part of our family. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, you will always be part of us. So thank you. We cannot wait to see what this senior class does. We're very excited for you. When I call your name, if you would come up and just form a line in the front, you will receive your certificate at the Senior Awards Assembly. So tonight we would just like to honor you. The first recipient is Aurora Blauser. Next, we have Kylie Huber. Next, Wade Jensen. Hannah McCracken. Cade Marty. Bella Panganaban. Bailey Spraggins. Evan Thompson. Taylor Thompson. Westbrook. On behalf of the Band Parent Association, I want to tell all of you congratulations. Thank you so much for all that you have contributed to our band program over the last 4 years. I would also like to thank our fundraising chair, April Chekowitz, and our senior scholarship committee chair, Carol Burns, for all of their work to help make this possible. Thank you. Thanks.
All right, seniors, your turn. Here we go. I believe we have a funny senior video that we're gonna play, and then parents, you'll need some tissues for the next one. So here's the funny senior video.
Hey, do y'all want to watch some TV?
Yeah. What do you guys want to watch? Like Judge Judy, Nickelodeon, the news?
How about we just see what's on?
Hello, welcome to Band Family Feud. I'm your host, Hannah McCracken, and our first family up is the Drum Guard. I'm going to introduce them individually real quick.
Hello, my name is Kylie Drumguard.
Hi, I'm Bella Drumguard.
Hi, I'm Matthias Drumguard.
Hi, I'm Nick Drumguard.
And I'm Josh Drumguard.
And let's go to round one. For our first question, we surveyed 100 different band students and asked them what was their favorite band memory. Kylie Drumguard, you're up first.
Oh, actually, it was 2018 when we won BOA Midland.
And let's see how many points we got. BOA Midland, 32 points. Woo! All right, Bella Drumguard.
How about whenever we had bus problems every day of freshman year?
Bus problems? 21 points. All right, Matthias Drumguard.
My favorite band memory was attending BOA San Antonio for the first time freshman year.
BOA San Antonio freshman year?
We got this one.
Oh, it's wrong. Oh,
great job.
Okay.
That was a good guess.
Thanks, CTJ.
Nice try, Matthias. All right, Nick.
UIL 2019.
UIL 2019. And that is 18 points. Woo! And last but not least, Josh.
Come on, Josh.
I really liked it whenever we went into overtime at a football game.
Overtime at a football game. Ah, so sorry, Josh. That's not on the board.
Time, Josh.
It's okay.
Good
Get
guess.
him next time. Okay. All right, Kylie, back to you.
How about BOA DFW when it stormed out and we had to hide under the stadium in the locker rooms?
Not the locker rooms.
Yeah. All right, Bella, it's up to you.
How about when we almost made state?
Oh. That's not
Good job.
on the board. Nice try, Bella. All right, and on to our next family. And for our second family on Band Family Feud, we have the Saxophone Plus Ava. Let's get to know them.
Hi, my name is Luis Saxophones Plus Ava.
My name is Jessica, saxophone plus Ava.
I'm Bryce, saxophones plus Ava.
My name's Avery, saxophone plus Ava.
Hey, I'm Ava.
And let's get into the questions, shall we? All right, Saxophone Plus Ava, you're up. Again, we surveyed 100 band students and asked what was their favorite band memory. Luis?
My favorite band memory was the Whataburger Bite Nights, or you could say Fight Nights, because I'm sure a lot of our fellow band students were fighting the urge to quit their jobs after those rushes. Am I right?
Yeah! Unfortunately, that is not on the board, but go to Bite Night. All right, Jessica.
I think I'm gonna have to say the Midwest Clinic when Jacoby was too scared to get on the plane.
I would agree.
Good answer. Good
Yeah.
Seven points.
Yeah,
All right, Bryce.
Getting to zip up Mr. Malacon's frosty suit.
That was definitely a
That is not on the board.
Okay.
Avery.
Oh.
It should be.
Probably shoving Ava at the water balloon.
Okay, listen. Okay. Water balloon fight is 5 points.
No, it was worth the push.
And Ava in the saxophone and Ava group. What's your answer?
I liked my first preview night. It was pretty cool.
It's your preview night for 3 points. And we're going back to Louise.
Let's see. Those band parties we had were pretty good.
All right. Good answer. All right. For 2 points.
Yes.
Good job, guys.
And on to round 2.
Hey, this is stupid. Let's change the channel.
Oh, okay.
Your answer to your tuning needs is a snark. The battery life lasts up to 3 days, and it's easily put in any case, and you can just snap it back. The battery life is the major plus on here, because especially when the battery goes low, it'll tell you, and you just can't see the screen.
Suck! Yeah! Mark yourself! Remember your dog! Yeah!
Change the channel. Change the channel.
Have you suffered from any pain or bruising from color guard? If so, you may be entitled to financial compensation. Please call the number on your screen right now and see if you're eligible.
All right, welcome back to Jeopardy, everybody. We're coming in round 2 with Sadie and Davy on 300 points and Logan with 100 points. Logan, you have the board. What would you like to choose?
Give me catchphrases for 300.
All right. What is Mr. Barnes' marching band catchphrase?
What is 1, 2, ready and go?
That is correct, Logan. It is 1, 2, ready and go. All right, Logan, the board is still yours. What are you going to choose this time?
Give me 6 feet for 200.
All right. What is the first thing that happens when you come in for class? Davy, I think you got that one.
Take your temperature.
That is correct. Take your temperature. All right, the board is yours still, Davy. What will you choose?
I will choose classic shows for 400.
All right, classic shows for 400. Which show included a koi top? Sadie, this one's yours.
What is Meetings Along the Water's Edge?
That is correct. Meetings Along the Water's Edge. All right, Sadie, you get to choose the next category.
Give me experience for 200.
Experience for 200. Something woodwinds despise seeing while sight reading. Sadie.
What is ledger lines?
That is correct. What is ledger lines?
Give me experience for 300.
Experience for 300. What is the best way to find out what is happening in the band program? Logan.
Ask Ava.
Yeah! Ooh, unfortunately, that is the wrong answer. Sadie or Davy, would you like to steal?
Yeah, I would like to steal.
Davy, what is the answer?
Check your emails.
Correct. Check your emails is in fact the answer. All right, Davy, the board is yours. What will you choose?
I'm gonna choose experience for 400.
All right, experience for 400. You better have this with you for every rehearsal or you're not going outside. Sadie.
What is a water jug?
That is correct. What is a water jug?
That's enough TV for today.
those were great. Those are some good pictures. That was awesome. All right, we've reached the last thing we're going to do. So, seniors, we get to give you some gifts now. So, go and come on. What you're going to do is you'll come up to the stage, and you'll get a gift, and then just stay up here so we can get a picture of all you guys once we're done. So, up first we've got Josh Abalon, Logan Anders, Houston Anderson, Isabella Antunes. Start over here. Start over here. Yep. Sadie Beck. Yep, those are good. Yep, you guys can applaud. Yep, go ahead. Aurora Blauser. Nicholas Broussard. Eva Cavazos. AJ Chamis. Carissa Cooker. David Custudio. Emma Day. Avery Young. Carol Fajardo. Bryce Flores. Jay France. All right. Jessica Gavon. Amaris Gregory. Luis Hernandez. Matthias Hernandez. Kylie Huber. Wade Jensen. Alex Johnson. Kylan Lamprecht. All right, Cody Lemons. There we go. All right, Lillian Lewinstra. Cade Marty. Hannah McCracken. Caitlin Montgomery. Daniela Moran. Amy Wynn. Bella Panganiban. Veronica Pellis. Mr. David Pham. Reggie Pitchford. Sophia Reyes. Laura Robbins. Bailey Spraggins. Evan Thompson. All right, Vanessa Vaccaro. Langston Westbrook. Taylor Thompson. And last but not least, Ava Lewis. All right. All right, seniors, you have definitely made it through a very unique and tenuous year, and you continue to endure all the way through. So, if anything, I hope this year has kind of taught us that we just need to hold on to those special moments and really appreciate them when they do happen, and maybe be a little more aware. So, it's really sad because we all go from this place, and you're going to just kind of go out to the world and kind of make your own paths and memories. So, at this time, if we could just give one round of applause for the class of 2021 and our seniors. And I believe they do deserve a standing ovation for everything that they've done. So if you guys would stand and just get recognized, yes. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Look at Mr. Bellicon. Yeah. All right, seniors, thank you very much. You can return to your seats. I was just handed the virtual raffle winner. So we have a $50 gift card for the retailer of their choice, and that is Ruby Arredondo. So congratulations to them. Okay, so that concludes the more formal part. I know it's a lot, but these kids have done a lot, and I think they deserve all that recognition that they have. So thank you just for all your support throughout the year, and we are very much looking forward to a very strong return for 2021, the fall of 2021. So and I do want to say happy early Mother's Day to all the mothers in the room for this weekend. So I think it's time to dance. I think that's, yeah. So before. Okay. Sorry, there was another raffle winner. So, okay, what are they winning? Do we know what they're winning? Yes, okay. All right, Kira Fajardo, you got a winner. They're winning this one? Oh, okay. Awesome.
And then the next one gets to come up and pick something.
Okay, so pick another one?
Yes.
Okay. There we have another winner. Sorry guys. Vanessa Vaccaro. You get to come up and pick a prize. And then okay.
Just keep them coming.
Okay, this is the last one.
No, there's three.
Okay. All right, we have another one, Rose Sabatini. Another one.
And then here's the last three.
Okay, the next one is Fred Butts. We have another winner. Then Elena Lopez, come on up. And Kobe Lemons, raffle winner, come on up. That's it, okay. And we're giving away a lot, all right. Okay, where were we? Oh, dancing, yes, dancing. So